Can you believe that I took about 2 hours of recording, editing, and then all of a sudden after I was done and I was getting the videos and the pictures for this video, everything went poof and just disappeared. So here we go. My name is Dania. My middle name is Esperanza. Esperanza means hope. Welcome to Hope Speaks. And in this video, we are going to talk about stress, and this is our first video for this series, or you may call it segment. So let's get started. A few days ago, I was talking with a friend about how the economy is affecting all of us. My salon business, our community, our family, our hard-working clients, even elderly parents who now rely on their adult children to support them. And as we were talking, I started feeling that familiar tightness in my chest, that little whisper of worry. What if things get harder? What if business slows down? What if this affects my ability to support myself and my family? Because I'm self-aware and life has made me a student of my own inner world, I paused. I asked myself, what is really going on here? And the truth that rose was simple. Fear was the smoking gun. Fear was the premise. Fear was the one creating the stress, not the situation itself. And as I went deeper, I asked myself this question that I want you to ask yourself in 2026. How does this emotion actually work inside of me? And what can I do to transform it? That's when I decided, let's take a deep dive. Not just emotionally, but scientifically and spiritually. Because once you understand how fear works in the mind, the body, and the spirit, you stop being controlled by it. You see, our ego uses fear to control and keep us in bondage, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Today is the first segment of a series on fear, stress, emotional intelligence, and how to thrive even in difficult circumstances. And yes, we're also going to talk about how stress affects your hair and scalp, because beauty and wellness are deeply connected. So let's begin. Take notes. Number 1, when fear becomes stress. Fear is not just an emotion. Fear is the trigger that flips on the stress response. Fear tells the brain, danger, prepare for loss, prepare for survival. When that fear activates, it sends your amygdala, the brain alarm system, into overdrive. Have you ever heard the saying, the devil holds his throne in the mind? Well, if that's true, he or she is in the amygdala, and it sure chose a nice little tight spot because the amygdala sits deep into the tiny shaped guardian. When the stress response is triggered, that's when a hijacking happens. But before I explain the hijacking inside the mind, let me explain the hijacking in everyday life. If someone hijacks a car, the owner loses control. The wheel is taken over. The direction changes. The entire ride is no longer in the hands of the rightful driver. Well, guess what? The same thing happens inside of us every single day, and we don't even know it. This is called an amygdala hijacking. Your emotions take the wheel. Your logic gets pushed into the back seat. Your nervous system slams the gas pedals, and suddenly you're thinking, acting, reacting, and worrying from pure survival mode. You think you're driving your life? Not so fast, buddy. Fear is behind the wheel. Number 2. What actually happens during a hijacking? I like to reference the teachings of Dr. Rick Hanson, a psychologist, neuroscientist, educator, and best-selling author known for making the science of the brain practical, compassionate, and usable in everyday life, especially for stress, trauma, resilience, and emotional healing. He's widely respected because he bridges hard neuroscience with mindfulness, emotional intelligence, and inner healing without turning it into complicated language or mysticism. In his audiobook, How to Stress-Proof Your Brain, he explains how the brain evolved to react more intensely to negative experience and positive ones. He says the brain is like Velcro for negative and Teflon for positive. So when fear shows up, especially financial fear, survival fear, or emotional fear, your brain lights up like a full emergency alarm. Here's the deeper breakdown. The amygdala detects danger, real or imagined. It sends a distress signal faster than you can think. It overrides the frontal cortex, your logical brain. That's the hijack. The moment you lose control, cortisol and adrenaline flood the system. Your heart speeds up, your breath shortens, your muscles tense, digestion slows, memory gets foggy, your scalp tightens, blood flow shifts away from the hair follicles, and this is why chronic stress leads to hair thinning, increased shedding, inflammation in the scalp, dullness, slower hair growth. Stress literally starves the hair follicles. So when my clients say my hair is shedding more, my scalp feels tender, my grays feel different, my hairline looks thinner, it's not vanity, it's biology. Stress leaves fingerprints on the body. Number 3, the hijacking of your mind. Now, here is the part most people never notice. The hijacking isn't just physical, it's mental. When the amygdala takes over, your mind becomes a hostage. You start believing the worst case scenarios, intrusive thoughts, financial panic, self-doubt, fear-based predictions, false narratives. Not because they're true, but because stress makes them feel true. You're not thinking, you're reacting. You're not deciding, you're defending. You're not manifesting, you're surviving. And survival mode cannot manifest abundance. It can only manifest more fear. This is the default mechanism. We become conditioned for more stress. Number 4, awakening your awareness. This is why awareness is everything. Dr. Rick Hanson teaches that you can literally rewire your brain by noticing your internal state and choosing to shift it. When you understand what's happening inside you, you reclaim the wheel. The hijacker loses power. This is what awareness says. I feel the fear. I feel the stress, but I am not the fear. I am not the stress. And I can change the state of my mind and body. So in this series, I'm going to break down how the amygdala works, how the hippocampus weakens under stress, how fear affects memory, digestion, and hair health, how to reverse a hijack, how to build emotional intelligence, how to strengthen resilience, how to train your brain to choose peace, and how to make 2026 a year of inner mastery even when life is not easy and you are not powerless. You are powerful. Your mind is trainable. Your nervous system is flexible. Your spirit is unbreakable. We will awaken together.